be like, yeah, I want to say something. I want to confess something. I want to talk to someone and tell them how I feel, but I don't know what to say. Or maybe you get anxious every time you get ready. Like, oh, let me type this. Nah, let me take it back. Or, oh, let me stop. You could be heartbroken about the situation, or this could be someone that you went through a breakup with. But you feel like, okay, well, the only way to get through this breakup or this heartbreak or however I feel is to communicate, is to try to fix it and or heal it. What's going on for air signs? You also could feel like somebody's determined to ruin your relationship somehow, some way. It seems like everything's kind of peaceful, calm right now, and it's kind of like somebody's either, I don't know, some type of DNA test could be important. What's going on for air signs? Okay, so you're dealing with someone, and I don't know if this is out of convenience or not. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. But you're dealing with someone, you guys are making plans. Okay, it seems, again, patient. It seems balanced. This person seems stable, especially with their finances. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. Somebody could be planning on moving or traveling. Somebody also could be planning for a new baby. Also, it could be like, okay, well, let's figure out if we're going to move in together. Let's figure out what we can do for our child, our stability, for this new relationship. Let's plan for a date night. This is coming up on our anniversary. This is coming up on when we first met, or whatever the case may be. It's like, oh, we don't have to do anything major. We can just do something big. Somebody also could be wanting to go towards some type of water, towards the beach or something like that. So, if you're dealing with a fire sign, this person does have some type of love for you. Again, it could be some type of new love, or they could just they could be going through something with their friend, and this is bringing some type of challenge, and or like this person feels kind of guarded or bored. It's like, well, what's going on? They do have love for you. Okay. If you're dealing with the water sign, it seems like y'all are coming up on some type of milestone, and or trying to explore when it comes to like, what do we do when it comes to the situation or home, or you know, how do you feel about this? What are our options? You're trying to decide something together. Maybe you feel like that somebody is confused, or they're confusing about, you know, how they feel about money, or how they feel about where they spend money, or something's confusing about their money, their finances, what they found value in. Okay, so there's still some type of kinks that need to be worked out with this person. If you're dealing with an earth sign, it seems like this person likes to date. They like to explore. Things could feel like good news for now, but I feel like there's two people. There could be a fire and a water sign as well involved somehow, some way. Unless somebody just had a baby girl, and then it's only one person. And they may say, oh no, the fire sign is just my friend. The water sign you know about, like, yeah, this person is this and the third. You have some type of clarity about this. The fire sign is just a friend. But they're nurturing some type of relationship, hoping that it could be practical at the point that they retreat from you. So just kind of know what you're getting into, because I feel like this marriage is going to be full of competition and or other people, and you're going to have to know when it's time to walk away. Okay? It's up to you. Alright, what else we got? Air sign? You could be dealing with an air sign? Okay, let's see. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with an air sign. Maybe it's your ex. You wanted to create a family with this person. What's with the air sign? So, somebody's trying to push through. Maybe they got pregnant. They created a situation they were not prepared for. Maybe they use you as support. So you know that this is not going to grow. You need to turn your back towards it. Maybe they turned their back towards you. Somebody feels like y'all are still connected somehow, some way. Well, depending on which air sign you are. They're determined to have some type of success with you, and or for you to see them for who they are, even though this is already a bad opportunity. Although this is not really working, it's going to cause a lot of people to adapt and or change. Somebody's like, oh no, but I know. Somebody also could be working with someone who's toxic. It's like, okay, well, you don't want to come back towards me. Well, I'm going to go work towards or work with someone and pay them and see if they can put some work on you or do something towards you to make you come back towards me so you can be fixated over me, or that you can want to communicate with me. They're trying to pull you back in. But it's like, yes, I've already communicated the fact that you're unstable, or this is not going to work, or we're not even together. We're both unstable. It's just I'm ready for a new beginning. Somebody's trying to force you back into a relationship with them. They're going to have to stop. Okay, and you may be trying to recover when it comes to relationships anyway. You're curious on somebody right now, but at the same time, again, you're trying to defend something, a wish or fulfillment or something that you need for yourself. All right, air signs. What's going on? I mean, you could be sexually frustrated. There could be some type of anger or resentment. There honestly could be somebody who's an air sign, and even if they're a streamer or somebody, there's somebody that hasn't really had any good sex in a while, or they feel like they can't get the person that they want, regretful hookup, or it's like, or the person that they want didn't want to be with them, or whatever the case may be. So now they're trying to push some type of anger in or energy onto you. They could be trying to get in your passwords when it comes to something. They're trying to get into your phone or your secrets, so that way you could be in a tight spot. But they're going down a rabbit hole, which is going to lead them to a losing streak. They got some type of unforeseen burdens that's coming on. Somebody also could be trying to be online and telling your secrets about what you do when it comes to like your sexual activity. Maybe you had a temporary high when you wanted to go and just deal with someone. You were in a tight spot. You're like, you know what? I just want to think outside the box when it comes to someone I'm dealing with. This could have been something that you feel like you had a password on, or nobody could see. They want you to feel like you're going through some type of setback. Because you're supposed to look a certain way, or you're supposed to be doing something a certain way, and you got to fit into the culture a certain way, so you shouldn't be able to do this. But this is going to spark some type of creativity in whatever you're doing, or however something is going for you. It's going to unclog some type of toilet for you. And you're going to realize, okay, so you've been crossing the line while I've been giving you silent treatment. Okay, so you intentionally did this. Okay, cool. Now you're going to shit. You're going to completely disregard someone. And honestly, whatever they're trying to tell and or expose, it seems like they're only giving one side of the story anyway. So it's kind of like, okay, what do we do from here? All right, final message for air signs. Somebody could be getting over a sickness, or if you're not getting over a sickness, your child could be sick and they're getting over it, or it's somebody could have a baby and they have like a baby that coughs a lot, or they get the tummy. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. Somebody could have a baby and a toddler. Somebody could be hiding a pregnancy. If it's not you, it could be somebody that's connected to you. We got mom out here. Somebody's definitely a mother figure, and or they're about to become a mother figure. You may be healing a relationship with your mom. Maybe there was some type of deception, or maybe you feel like somebody was pulling at your strings or pulling at, different things, or you were connected to them some type of way. There was some type of trauma or whatever the case may be, and you just kind of felt like shit. Maybe you felt like everybody was a part of the same kind of thing. You could be healing a relationship with someone. Yeah. Maybe you're going to give them some more empathy because you realize that they were trampled on, or they were connected to someone else that made them sick, or whatever the case may be. Somebody also could have some type of health issue. Who has health issues for Earth? Okay, be careful if you're committed to an Earth sign, somebody that you're married to, you have a relationship with, be careful. Who has some type of sickness for air signs? This also could be somebody at your job, if it's not somebody that you're in a marriage with. Somebody that you have some type of system with. Okay. All right. This could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini. Heavy on somebody that you're in a relationship with. Okay. This could be a fire sign. Heavy on a Gemini. Something's going to shake up quickly, either when they find out or when something is confirmed. There may even be some type of, hopefully not, no accident. Okay. Confirmations. Them understanding that they lost the prize don't mean that you need to give it back, okay? Somebody could be coming towards you like, oh, and another thing, or now I want the last word, or whatever the case may be. They're wasting their money. If somebody's trying to come towards you, they're trying to waste your money. There's some type of imaginary beef out here. It's fake, okay? Some type of family is not supporting your decision, okay? There's a man cheating on a woman. They could be lying to them about you too. So if they're lying to you about them, they're lying to them about you, okay? Especially if they're saying, oh, well, I'm being loyal, or I'm ready to be loyal, whatever the case may be. Tomorrow could be important. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Someone that's a business owner. Something about your structure could be important. What's going on tomorrow for air signs? There's going to be something topic success. Something that's going to help you transition. Something that you're going to feel like you achieve. Like, oh, I worked for this. It's given brick by brick. I built this shit brick by brick. Okay? So there's going to be something that's successful. But at the same time that you're physically achieving something, or there's some type of momentum for you, something with your family could be upside down emotionally. Okay? So you're going to have to remain balanced. As soon as I said that. Justice, the Libra. You're going to have to remain balanced, especially if you are a Libra. You don't have to balance some type of confusion. You're going to have to balance something that's like, okay, well, what do we do from here? Somebody else could be going to court. That may be successful as well. You may feel like your family was not really supportive and or there, so you're kind of confused on where or who's really a friend. There's some type of scandal and you're kind of like, well, what the fuck? You're starting to see like people don't really value you, or you're confused on someone. There's also something could be going on when it comes to your finances. Okay, so give yourself some type of compassion and or love when it comes to that. If you feel like your finances are upside down, because I feel like there will be a wish fulfillment that's going to turn around once you get some type of communication. It's like, damn, I just spent my last but then, you know, 2 to 3 days later, maybe even 2 weeks later, you get some type of message and it's like, oh, okay, great, I got this job, or I got this, or damn, I just lost my job. Okay, well then there's something else that opens up for you.